Welcome, my name's Dr. Jason W. Morrison and I'm a theologist from New South Wales, Australia. Psychologists help people with themselves and other people, and theologists help people with themselves and God. Yeah, we found out in the last talk that if the spirit of him who raised Jesus from the dead dwells in me, making it a confession, then he who raised Christ from the dead will also give life to my mortal body through his spirit who dwells in me. And I honestly believe that if you confess that, some stuff in your body that you don't want there may very well leave. Okay, Romans chapter 8 and verse 12. Therefore, brethren, we are debtors, not to the flesh. In other words, we do not owe anything in any way to anyone or anything that makes us believe, even ourselves. We've got to get rid of these thoughts that make us think that we have to do or not do something to make God happy or stop him from being sad. We are not debtors to that type of religious bondage, because all it does is produce sin and death. But we are to live not debtors to the flesh, to live according to the flesh. We don't live according to the flesh. And I'm going to say it again, which is anything we think we need to do or not do to make God happy or stop him from being sad. That's living in the flesh. That's carnal. That's sin. And that's where evil, religious evil, comes from. That's where all these cults and religions and collectively and individual persons that have got good intentions but end up doing evil, that is where this comes from. For if you live according to the flesh, you will die. Your good intentions will die. You'll become evil. But if by the Spirit you put to death the deeds of the body, you will live. See, when you completely surrender to the all-sufficiency of Christ's finished work, and come to that place where you're content that all issues and matters between you and God are resolved, then you know what? You're putting to death the deeds of the flesh, because then you're trusting in the Spirit that everything's all right, and you get on with your life. You don't over-devote yourself to God, because did you know you can over-devote yourself to God? You can go into a realm that's beyond. You can't make God an idol. There. God doesn't need you to make him an idol like some mothers and parents make of their children. Sorry if I'm treading on corns now. But we've got no right to make God an idol, because that is where most religious trouble stems from. He just wants to be our friend on a mutual, even basis. But if by the Spirit you put to death the deeds of the body, you will live. The only way you can extinguish your sinful nature is by completely and utterly coming to that place where Christ's finished work in your mind has settled everything for time and eternity between you and God. And that will allow you then to get on with your life, knowing that the Spirit is with you and he is helping you unconsciously. You're looking out into life and you're going and getting it and you're living it. That's what this whole thing's for. Verse 14. For as many as are led by the Spirit of God, these are sons of God. Now, Paul's opened Romans 7 in verses 1 to 4 by saying that there is such a thing as spiritual adultery. Now, you can be a son of God and still be saved, but why live it in a miserable way? How much freedom can you handle, really? How much freedom can you handle before you hurt yourself or somebody else and then yourself? Because that's what Paul's trying to say here. Live your life as freely as you can and be led by the Spirit of God, because that's what proves you are a son of God. People don't like religious people that have rules and laws and all this other stuff and junk. Say this with me, after me. How am I going to do this? I'll do it like this. The Spirit you, okay. But if by the Spirit I put to death the deeds of the body, I will live in Christ Jesus, my Lord. Till the next talk, thank you for listening. Bye for now. Yeah, Dr. Jason, Morrison Theologist again. I just want to say thank you for watching the videos, and I hope you got plenty of self-rediscovery and freedom out of it. If you watched it on YouTube, please share or like, maybe even comment. If you watch it on Facebook, like, comment, share. But most of all, get out and live. This isn't a rehearsal. You've got a one-off life. Don't let your loyalty and your faithfulness blind you to the life that you should be experiencing. Till the next video, thank you for watching, and bye for now.